Hello, my name is JJ Kabai, and today I will be interviewing Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, how are you doing today?
JJ, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I, Antavius Thompson, I'm originally from Augusta, Georgia, and currently work in IT at the state of Georgia. And also, I own and operate my own company, DJ Tape Productions, where we create lifetime memories for people on the dance floor.
So, how did you move from Augustus, Georgia, is it?
Augusta, Georgia, yep.
Augusta, Georgia to Conyers.
To Conyers, okay. Well, I'm actually in the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
For me, college brought me actually to the Atlanta area. So Augusta is about 2 hours east of here. So I actually started college at Clay State University in 2006, where I got my degree in information technology. And then shortly after that, I got my master's in business, and then brought me to the city of Atlanta. So been just in the central Atlanta area for the last almost 14 years.
Tell me about your childhood.
All right. My childhood, great question. So my childhood, literally, I was pretty good in school. I wouldn't say like an A student, more so like a B student. But I've always was getting involved in things. I actually had a conversation with a friend the other day. I actually had my first taste of entrepreneurship as a child. I'm actually in school. My first childhood entrepreneurship was actually selling lyrics to different songs to my fellow classmates. And then shortly after that, I started creating CDs and actually selling CDs to my classmates.
Tell me about your college experience.
College experience was a great experience. For me, very studious, so also very engaged with the things that go on in college for the extracurricular activities. So I was involved in everything that went on in school. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Was also a part of the SGA, the Student Government Association, also campus life. So I was very involved, as well as studious and making sure I did the work and everything I was supposed to do outside of school.
So, what do you do on the board as a board member?
So as a board member, currently don't hold any executive position. I'm just active board member and support the students here at Hills Academy in whatever form and fashion that we can.
What introduced you to Hills Academy?
Actually, what introduced me to Hills Academy was Michael Roberts. I actually met his wife at the doctor's office, and she saw one of my DJ cards. We had a conversation about me DJing, and at that time, Michael Roberts was over MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and they were looking for a DJ for their walk marathon that they do every year. And so I exchanged business information with his wife. His wife put me in contact with Michael Roberts. And then from there I was a DJ for their walk for 3 years. The walk they did here in Atlanta, and we also did one in Augusta, Georgia, back at my hometown. And so that's how I originally got introduced to Hills Academy, was through Michael Roberts.
So, what's your opinion about Hills Academy?
My opinion about Hills Academy. I love the school. I love what they're doing with the youth here in the school and with the kids. I'm just being able to create this atmosphere where kids can kind of grow in a small environment, but actually get the attention and get the help that they need. A lot of life skills that's taught here in the school that you may not get in your general public schools. I feel like it's a lot more focused on the kids and make sure they're getting the tools that they need to allow them to excel once they go out into the real world.
So, tell me about your DJing.
Awesome. So my DJing, actually started DJing when I was 16 years old. So while I was in high school, and actually once I moved to Atlanta and got to college, I actually started DJing even more. One for college parties, and then also for the school itself. And then just DJing for the college and for my friends while in school literally propelled me and my business to the next level. So when shortly after I graduated, I started doing more weddings and more corporate events for the friends that I went to school with who went on to get jobs or get married.
What's your favorite part about DJing?
Favorite part about DJing? Great question. Actually, falls back into my passion. Actually, just seeing people have a great time. I feel like through DJing, I'm able to kind of create an atmosphere where people literally can have the time of their lives, where they literally can stop caring what other people think about them, whether that's caring how they're dancing, caring whether they can sing or not. They literally can, music can take a person on a journey to put them in a place where they can feel like a kid again.
What has introduced you to music?
Yeah, so great question. So my introduction to music actually started with my family, my parents. I grew up in a household where I couldn't touch the stereo in the car or have any choice of direction of what was played in the house or in the car until I had my own house or was driving my own car. And so I have an old school soul, and so that was my first influence of music. But typically when it comes to DJing, I use music as the vessel to be able to create that atmosphere and to take a person from a different place where they literally can truly feel like they can have the time of their lives. And it's just music is the one thing that can literally take us on a journey, to take us back to songs that we haven't heard since we were a child, or songs that we haven't heard since we were, in college and things like that. So I use music as a vessel to be able to take people on a journey. I feel like that's one thing that connects us as people, regardless of age, is music, the music that we listen to, and the message that the music sends.
What are your future visions for the school?
My future visions for the school is to be able to impact more students, and to be able to bring in more resources to be able to aid the students, to give them more opportunities to things that they may want to do in the future, whether that's kind of involving them more so. Like now, trading is a big thing. Being able to teach students how to actually trade on the market and analyze a chart and break down things like that, to give students another way of creating a living, creating an entrepreneurship side to what they may want to do in school.
What are your goals in life or DJing?
My goals in life and in DJing falls in line with my purpose and my position that I have. My purpose literally and truly is just to see people have the time of their lives and just truly be able to experience the best of themselves. And so with my position as working in IT and also owning my own business and being a part of the board here at Hills Academy, I want to use that position to be able to influence the kids here, influence other board members as we interact, and be able to just kind of give back, but also help them live that same purpose and help them be the better version of themselves. And that transition into life, into everything that I do, and also everything that I've been a part of that helps shape me to who I am. Being able to kind of give back and just take a person, any person that I interact with, whether that's someone I'm working with on the job, or one of my clients, or also one of the people I'm interacting with through several positions that I hold. Just kind of being able to meet them where they are and add value and to allow them to be the best version of themselves.
What are your influences in life?
Great question. My influences in life, definitely my friends. I feel I have a great power circle where we share information and we are mentors and mentees to each other, and we hold each other accountable. And so that keeps me going and allows me to kind of make sure I'm being the best version of myself. Another one of my influencers are mentors. Like I said, I feel like I have a mentor in every aspect of what I do, for its technology, for its DJing, and also just kind of in entrepreneurship as a whole. And I feel like those influences allow me to kind of stay driven and stay motivated. And then also spiritually, influences just Christ and just being a true believer of God. And so keeping him first and just believing in that everything happens for a reason and it's a bigger being than just me.
Do you have any advice for kids like me?
Yes, my advice for kids like you is first, definitely stay in school and actually pay attention and study. But then also, the best thing I can say is network. Network with your friends, network with your teachers. One of the things that's, for me, is like I've now literally done weddings for people who I went to elementary school with, middle school with, and high school with. So while I was your age in school, I never knew or never thought that the kids that I went to school with would be my customers. And so you never know who can get you to the next place in life. And so I just say, make yourself a pleasure to be around, and just genuinely try to make the people that you interact with, leave them off better than once they first experienced you. Just create that aspect and just treat people how you want to be treated.
Do you have any other thoughts?
No, I don't have any other thoughts. But I thank you for your time. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you for having me interview you.
Awesome.